Through this passage, I thought about God's grace that we are chosen, and because of that covenant grace, we could come to Him and as a offer ourselves as a spiritual sacrifices, so acceptable to God. So I was thought about what does it mean by trust in Him. When you Jesus says when you believe, it's the work of God, and yes, so we become God's people because of God's mercy. And I thought about how precious we are as we become living stones, as a building block in God's community. Also, the word holy nation really touches me, that when you think about Christ become our center in our darkness, there are so many things we cherishes, but only Christ become everything, and all the idol is worthless, and we become holy nation and special possession that God protects us, and nobody can mess us, and we become chosen people and royal priesthood that we intercess for others and pray for others, and living as a precious children of God. That the chosen people also touched me about God made us God's church, brothers and sisters, new race, new people that who they serve God and brought into wonderful light. So in my darkness, I suffer from condemnation and guilty consciousness that I could not see God. I couldn't believe that I am His children because of my sinful nature and desires. But God really give me new identity and bring us up me to under the light that I really obey His words, that I believe in Him and His forgiveness. I trust in Him, and I no longer suffer the condemnation in Christ Jesus. Because with light, I can enjoy the life in Christ, and no more suffering of about my sin and that the condemnation. I think it's amazing that I was used in his building block as living stones, one of living stones in Jesus, and this new identity given us is really uh, amazing, that we are so taken care of, so important in God's sight.